Hello Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising. This is a reading for your 2026 month by month forecast. We'll be using two decks today, the Golden Universal Tarot deck for each month of the year. And then if we need to, we will use the Rider-Waite Tarot to further clarify any energies that we pick up. So let's begin. Please guide Leo the main energies and events that they'll be experiencing month by month throughout the year of 2026. What's ahead for Leo during the year of 2026? Okay, so the cards are ready. Let's begin. January, Two of Wands. February, Seven of Swords. March, Four of Wands. April, Ace of Cups. May, the Chariot. June, the Nine of Swords. July, the Three of Wands. August, Temperance. September, the Four of Cups. October, the Page of Cups. November, the Ten of Pentacles. And finally, in December, you have the Moon. Just going to shift these down just a tiny bit. Here we go. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. Right, a really transformational year. I believe that you have the power to manifest anything that you want in your life, to make major changes. You have it all within you. Okay, so let's start with January. So January, we have the Two of Wands. Let's clarify and get some further information. So please clarify the Two of Wands for Leo during the month of January 2026. Please clarify the Two of Wands for Leo during the month of January 2026. Okay, so you have the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Cups. The bottom of the deck is the Four of Swords. So I feel like you're looking beyond where you currently are, and you're wondering whether you have the negotiation skills in order to achieve something, in order to elevate yourself beyond where you are now. And I feel there's a little bit of doubt coming into your mind. And I feel like you are using this manifestation power of the Magician and trying to meditate, trying to control your thoughts in order to achieve this and eliminate that little bit of doubt, because I feel a lot of you are very spiritual, and you know that the moment you allow this cup to overtake the firm ones that are grounded and in that energy, we can take away from what it is that we're trying to achieve. I also feel for some of you, this is saying that you are thinking about traveling or moving somewhere, and you're wondering whether or not you're going to be able to have the finances in order to do this. And I feel that there's an element of, okay, I'm not sure if I can come up with the full amount of finances in order to do this. And it may be, again, like I just mentioned, that you're trying to use your strengths in terms of mental determination to get yourself there. February, have the Seven of Swords. So let's clarify that. Please clarify the Seven of Swords for Leo during the month of February 2026. Please clarify the Seven of Swords for Leo. Okay. So you have the Three of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Five of Cups. So there's been a blockage of some kind in February. I feel like you've had a vision of, or a goal of where you'd like to be, where you'd like to elevate your life. And there's been some form of disappointment where you haven't achieved this and you feel robbed. I want to say you feel robbed. You feel as though this was stolen from you. You may have been sidelined, and there's just been a bit of a rock in the road blocking your path. You've had to stop. You've had to reconsider how to get beyond that point during February. March, you have the Four of Wands. Please clarify the Four of Wands for Leo. Okay. Death, King of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Okay, so I feel that this is about the home environment during March. It may be that you are about to move to a new property. I feel like you have the financial backing, or you've already paid whatever's necessary in order to make this move. The action's been taken, there's a new beginning. Can also signify that for some of you, you're thinking about getting married. You may be getting married. You may have spent the money on whatever's needed in order to secure this marriage. And I just see as a new beginning in the home environment in some shape or form during the month of March. So now let's move on to April, the Ace of Cups. Please clarify the Ace of Cups for Leo during the month of April 2026. Please clarify the Ace. Okay. Nine of Wands, Seven of Wands, the Knight of Wands. Okay, so you're a passionate sign. I feel like once somebody has your heart, you allow it to flow. You give your all. Very passionate person, can be emotional. But I feel there's been some episodes in your life, some experiences in your life where being that way hasn't been in your best interest. And you don't want to be naive. You don't want to completely be free and act on that authentic energy and react on those passions that you feel inside. And this is due to past memories. Can you see the person has the bandage around their head and they're reflecting on all of the prior issues that they've had, or hurdles or hurts that they've had, so they're like clinging on to the final wand and trying to prevent that from happening. And I feel that there may be some signs of this repeating itself in your life, and it's making you feel a little bit unstable, and you're trying to defend and protect your heart from a repetition of these negative experiences. There is a wasp in my place, so I'm going to have to pause this and I'll be back. Okay, Leo, hopefully the wasp situation isn't going to continue to interrupt this reading. I've contained it behind the curtain. I've closed the curtain, so you may notice there's a slight adjustment with the light, but it is still in the room, but hopefully we won't have any more interruptions. So let's move on to May. The Chariot. Please clarify the Chariot for Leo during the month of May 2026. Please clarify the Chariot for Leo Okay, so you have the Hierophant. Okay, the Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Wow, what an amazing month May is going to be. Okay, so I feel as though everything that you have wished for is unfolding in your life during the month of May. I feel as though the whole routine and setup of your life has completely changed. I feel for many of you, if you hadn't got married back in, what month was that? March, that it's quite likely to happen during May. And I feel that this is showing us the ceremony in terms of getting there, or the legalities and the wedding. Okay, if it is not a wedding, I feel that there's a major transformational moment for you during May. Now, this could be graduating from a course, being recognized in the workplace, and that being formally announced. There may even be a ceremony involved in this, but I do believe that there's a lot of wish fulfillment and there's many blessings available for you during May. I love that for you. So now let's move on to June. We have the Nine of Swords. Please clarify the Nine of Swords for Leo during the month of June 2026. Please clarify the Nine of Swords for Leo. Okay. You have the Ace of Wands, the Page of Wands, bottom of the deck is the Four of Wands. Okay, so I feel that there's a little bit of stress, a little bit of anxiety concerning the home environment during June. I feel it may even be child related, baby related. Perhaps you're not sleeping well during the month of June due to the activity around the house concerning children. If some of you don't have children and would like them or don't want them, I feel that there's some theme concerning children that is causing, I want to say, sleepless nights, or this being on your mind during the month of June. July, you have the Three of Wands. Let's have a look at that. Please clarify the Three of Wands for Leo during the month of July 2026. Okay, cards are ready. Temperance, bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's a blockage of some kind in your life. And I feel you were on an ambitious path this year. And as you can see, this person's at the dock, looking into the distance, and I feel planning growth and expansion, okay? And you have the vision, but there's a delay. Both of these cards are signifying that there's a delay. So you're having to be patient to master some temperance. Okay, that's all that I see for July. August is temperance. Okay, that's quite interesting that it's here and then it repeats here, but let's clarify. Please clarify the temperance card for Leo during the month of August 2026. Please clarify the temperance card for Leo during the month of August 2026. Okay, the cards are ready again. Ace of Swords, Six of Cups, the Devil. Okay. I feel like you know how to use the tools that God has blessed you with, the universe has blessed you with. We're going back to the Magician again. They've got all of their elements. They've got the swords, they've got the wand. Sorry, that's not even a sword. They've got the wands, they've got the sword, they've got the pentacles, they've got the cups. Okay, so in the tarot deck there are 4 elements, and this person has mastered how to use them all, right? And I feel, going back to July, you had a blockage in your way, okay? And I feel that past experiences, you know what it is that you have to do in order to change this situation, and the mastery to change that situation. So you're thinking about returning to an old technique and manipulating the situation in order to achieve what it is that you need to achieve, okay? So you are using your intelligence and past experience in order to gain what it is that you want. September, we have the 4 of Cups. Please clarify the 4 of Cups for Leo during the month of September 2026. Seven of Swords. High Priestess. 9 of Swords. You don't trust somebody. There's a trust issue coming up in September. Intuitively, I feel you feel as though somebody has not been honest with you. There's some deceit. Can even be physically stealing, cheating. And you're hoping that what you feel is wrong. And I feel that this is causing a lot of anxiety. And again, we're in our head thinking about it late at night. Okay, do let me know what's happening for you during September if you are watching this in September. Okay, let's move on to October. Please clarify the Page of Cups for Leo during the month of October 2026. Please clarify the Page of Cups for Leo during the month of September. Not September, October. I beg your pardon. Ace of Pentacles, 5 of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so I feel like you were pretty dead set that you were going to get an uplift in your finances. And there's a disappointment because what you were hoping for was the Ace of Pentacles, like the ultimate prize. But I feel that there's something that comes through, but it's a smaller amount than you had hoped for. I also want to say, for those of you that are dating or wanting to be more active with your partner in the dating world, okay, that you feel that spending money is a loss, that this isn't the best way to use your assets. So I feel like you're cutting back on the budget for like social activities concerning dating. Also want to say, for some of you, it could be that there's a child that may need some financial assistance, or a child is causing more financial cost than you had planned for, and it feels like a bit of a loss, a bit of a knock to your finances. So one of the 3 things that I mentioned is happening during October. Let's look at November, the 10 of Pentacles. Please clarify the 10 of Pentacles for Leo during the month of November 2026. Please clarify the 10 of Pentacles for Leo. the Hermit, the Nine of Pentacles, Justice. Okay, so the home, as you can see in this card, is full of many people, family, okay? Pets, grandfather, the parents, the child, the dogs, okay? So family environment. And I feel as though many of you are wishing that people wouldn't be there, or certain people wouldn't be there. You need alone time. You're wishing for alone time. It might be that your home is a very chaotic and noisy environment during November. Perhaps you've got loads of family visiting. Maybe the house feels a bit overcrowded, and you feel that you deserve to have some peace. For some of you as well, I feel as though perhaps being in this stable environment, this long-term environment that you have committed to, you want an end to it. So some of you may actually be wishing for a divorce during November, but do let me know how this resonates with you during November if you're watching it later on in the year. And then here we have the moon in December, so let's clarify the moon. Please clarify the moon for Leo during the month of December 2026. Justice, Knight of Wands, bottom of the deck, Knight of Cups. Okay, so for those of you who were considering a divorce, I want to say that perhaps you are now reconsidering this and feeling as though you've been a bit naive in wanting to go down that route, and there could be a change of mind, and the passion has returned back into the relationship and you're feeling more emotional. I feel for some of you, this could also be that there's a hidden clause to a contractual agreement that you had overlooked at some point, and now it may come to light. And not in a bad way. I feel as though it's to your benefit. You hadn't read into it, or there was something that you hadn't considered fully, but I feel there's some good news coming with this contractual thing that you overlooked. Okay, so that is the end of your reading, Leo. I hope that this helped you. If you haven't already, please hit like, and if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, subscribe. Check out your sun, moon and rising in reading in another video. If you'd like further information, or this didn't quite resonate with you. Also, I do offer private readings, so please do check out my website, www.yourtarottruth.com, if you would like a personalised reading that should resonate with you and your energy alone, as this is, of course, a general reading and it cannot be for absolutely everybody. Thank you for watching to the end, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.